Once upon a time, in the heart of Moru, a kingdom of towering palms and golden savannas, the people thrived under the reign of the wise and just king Adigun. Yet, their true beacon of hope was his son, Prince Obina, the sole heir to the throne. Obina, at just 21, carried the weight of his father's legacy with kindness and wisdom. His laughter filled the streets, his words calmed storms, and his vision for the kingdom painted a future bright with unity and prosperity. As Obina walked around the village, an elderly villager called unto him, "Long live Prince Obina, may your reign bring us blessings. My people, your faith inspires me. Together, we shall build a kingdom to be proud of." But in the shadowed corridors of the palace, not all shared this joy. Queen Ebele, the king's second wife, watched with envy. She had 3 daughters, and while she loved them dearly, her heart burned with resentment. As long as Obina lived, her dream of seeing her bloodline ascend the throne would remain a distant fantasy. Ebele's daughter: "Mother, why do you look so upset?" Ebele answered coldly, "Because the throne should belong to us, but the prince stands in our way." Ebele's daughter: "But he is kind to us." Ebele, with fury in her eyes, replied, "Kindness does not make a king. Power does." The palace buzzed with excitement as preparations for Prince Obina's 21st birthday reached a climax. Lanterns glimmered in the courtyard. The aroma of roasted meats filled the air, and the rhythmic beat of drums set hearts racing. The entire kingdom celebrated their beloved prince. As the night reached its peak, Queen Ebele approached the prince with a golden cup of wine. "My dear prince, let us toast to your future. May your reign be long and prosperous." Prince Obina gratefully answered, "Thank you, Queen Ebele. Your support means more than you know." He raised the cup to his lips, unaware of the deadly secret it held. Hidden in the rich red wine was a rare and lethal poison, known only to the most cunning herbalist. As the prince drank, the queen's eyes gleamed with satisfaction. At dawn, the palace was in chaos. Servants whispered in hushed tones, their faces pale with fear. The king's anguished cry echoed through the halls as he discovered his son lifeless in bed. The joy of the previous night had turned into unimaginable sorrow. "Who has done this? Who has taken my son from me? I will find the culprit, no matter where they hide." When no answers came, the king summoned Oba, the legendary vigilante known for solving the kingdom's darkest mysteries. Oba lived deep in the forest, a solitary figure with a mind as sharp as a spear. Deep within a dense forest, Oba sharpens his spear outside a wooden hut. The sunlight filters through the trees, casting shadows on his stern face. Oba arrived at the palace, his presence commanding and quiet. He began his investigation by examining the golden cup from the feast. Under the glow of a lantern, he noticed faint traces of a peculiar residue. Oba kneels at a table, holding the golden cup. His intense gaze narrows as he scrapes a tiny residue with a knife. This is Otunja, a rare herb known for its poison. Whoever used this is skilled and cunning. His search led him to Queen Ebele's chambers. Hidden beneath layers of silken garments, he discovered a small pouch containing the same deadly herb. The royal court was tense as Oba presented his findings. The king sat on his throne, his face etched with grief and fury, while Queen Ebele stood before the assembly, her expression a mix of defiance and fear. This pouch, found in the queen's chambers, contains the same poison that killed the prince. The evidence is clear. Lies have been framed. Why would I harm the prince? Your ambition is the answer. You could not stand to see the prince ascend the throne. Silence filled the room. Finally, under the weight of evidence and the piercing eyes of the king, Queen Ebele broke down. Queen Ebele, weeping, agreed. Yes, I did. I couldn't bear to watch my daughters be cast aside while he took everything. The queen collapses to her knees, her tears falling as the court gasps in shock. The king's face is a storm of grief and rage. The king rose from his throne, his voice heavy with sorrow and authority. Queen Ebele, you have betrayed our family and our kingdom. For your crime, you are exiled, leave Umoru and never return. Queen Ebele strips of her royal robes, walks into the vast desert. The sun blazes overhead and her figure grows smaller against the endless dunes. The people mourned Prince Obinna, but hailed Oba as a hero. When the king offered him gold and the land, Oba refused. Justice is my reward. I seek no riches, only peace. He returned to his quiet life in the forest, a solitary figure whose bravery had restored balance to the kingdom. Though Prince Obinna was gone, his memory endured. Inspired by his kindness and wisdom, the kingdom vowed to uphold the values he stood for: unity, justice, and compassion.